I'm Cincinnati Reds pitcher Bronson Arroyo, and I'm welcoming you here to Goodyear, Arizona, to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making a healthy meal that I've been preparing this off-season. Ate quite a few times, and I brought in a couple of specialists to help me out today. Reds chef here in spring training, Mr. Tim Gonzalez, and also the Reds dietitian, who's with us all year long, Michelle Macedonio. She's going to explain why this stuff is so healthy for you, why it's great for the body, why it's good for everyone, how it's helped me throughout spring training and hopefully throughout the rest of the season.
For athletes, the way I teach them is I ask them to look at their plate and think 2/3 of their plate should be carbohydrate, meaning complex carbohydrates, your whole grains, vegetables, fruits, and starches. Then a small portion of your plate is your protein source. And you should choose a lean protein source, because when you choose a lean protein source, you're getting more protein and less fat. And then when you choose your fats, I recommend that people try to use heart-healthy fats.
As time goes on, I'm getting older. I'm trying to compete with 23, 24-year-old guys out on the baseball field. It's tough. I'm 35 now, and taking care of my body is definitely, one of the things that is going to have to be done in order for me to stay in this game. A salmon patty that I've made a lot this off-season, we're going to be making that into a salad, so it's going to be a salmon patty salad. I'm opening up a can of wild Alaskan salmon here. You can get it at any grocery store. These cans, they come with some skin in them, a little bit of bone, which has got some calcium in it, and we just kind of mesh it all together and make a nice patty out of that. Two things that I'm going to be adding to this is a little bit of white onion, and I'm going to be adding some egg. And you can either put one full egg in here, or you can go a little healthier and go with liquid egg whites. Last thing we're going to add to this with the onion and the egg whites is a 1/4 cup of Italian breadcrumbs, and that's really going to soak up a little bit of that egg and make sure that this thing sticks together for a nice patty. I'm looking for this to be golden brown on both sides. Depending on how you like, your fish or your burger cooked. You could leave it a little more rare if you like it that way. I tend to cook it a little more through and through.
To top off the salmon patty, I'm going to go with the pineapple salsa. Slice our pineapple salsa. Nice fine dice. Get everything the same size. And you want all the flavors to be all natural.
It's definitely not as complicated, I think, as probably what you would make out. I've tried to prepare my own food this off-season a little bit more than I have in the past. I'm definitely not a guy who's comfortable in the kitchen, and I've found myself enjoying it a little bit more. It's definitely satisfying to eat the foods. I had a small garden at my house for the first time and growing some broccoli and some different lettuces, and it's definitely nice to enjoy some of the foods where they came from.
I made a fresh pico de gallo before. It's just tomatoes, onions, little jalapeno, and limes. I'm gonna toss it with a little bit of cilantro and spring mix. Then we got our salmon patty. I'm gonna go right on top of that. We're gonna get an avocado, fan that right on top. And the pineapple salsa that we made earlier will come in with our sweet potato. Nice fresh broccolini. So that's my whole twist on a meal that Bronson loves to eat during his off season.
It's something, for one, that I'll be able to carry on after I play this game and try to live a healthy life. I've seen a lot of guys who have retired from baseball, and sometimes guys look great at age 50, 55, 60, and sometimes they don't look so good. And obviously, the things that you do to your body along the way are a perfect reflection of what you're getting later in life. And so for me, this is a nice transition just to clean up my diet even more than it was 10 years ago, and I think this will definitely transcend after ball.